Well, the first thing I realised is I was ambitious because I printed this in 8-point. Does anyone have reading glasses on?
I got glasses! I got glasses!
No reading glasses.
Oh no, I got glasses! Oh, mine are better.
Let's see the light.
I got contact lens.
I can't see anybody when I do this though, but I can see that. Okay, thank you all for coming to celebrate this amazing day. And it has been an amazing day, and I know it's funny, but it's okay. And you know, we have had a rough couple of years and lost a number of people, and I think there's some people who weren't here tonight because we've lost them. Mama, Rob and Nonna, and even my mum, Nonna, who didn't come because she wasn't well tonight, so and I know they all would be proud of you today. It's really funny because we've been so busy, I compartmentalise when I'm busy, so I only did this speech this morning. And so I sat there for an hour and reflecting on today, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is pretty big, huh? My boy's getting married. And so I started to reflect on Bethany and the dream she was to Leslie and I. Since I was a teenager, I wanted to be married and have a family. And Bethany came along and fulfilled a dream, a beautiful gift. She was so full of life and joy. We have so enjoyed our daughter and walking with her. She's grown into an amazing woman. She's still full of life today. She's a real go-getter. She dreams big and believes it's possible, sometimes dragging people along with her. And that includes a DIY wedding for 200 people. She has a big heart, loves her family and friends, and is loyal to a fault. I remember when she was 6 years old, and Leslie and I went to Freedom shopping for some furniture, and we had a 6-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and we said, you just play in the play area while we have a look at some furniture. And we get back, and Beth's just out there, and she's just bawling her eyes out. And we said, why didn't you come find us? She goes, I couldn't leave them. I had to look after them. And that's kind of Beth. She's just like, she sees people, she sees the need, and she just wants to be there for people. And so it's just wonderful, and she's been like that all her life. Anyway, put the last bit on, so. On my spot. She has the heart to make sure her family and friends are okay. I also knew she was going to grow up to be beautiful, and I started thinking about the young men who would come forward. So I started to have some visions of meeting them at the front door with a shotgun. Yes, what are you after? But James seemed to get under the guard. And fortunately, the one she chose to marry, I saw something special about him from the moment I met him. Now over the mic, I can tell the story about how I met him. He came to our place one night, and I heard Bethany say to me, "Is it okay if James and Lee come over for us to do a project?" That's what I heard. No one else got the mic put in the story, right? And so he comes over, and I say, "You're here to do a project?" He goes, "No." I said, "Yes, you are. You're from uni." "No." I said, "No, you are. You're here to do a project from uni." He goes, "No." I said, "And where's Lee?" Didn't realise his name was James Angelin. When she said James and Lee, it was James Angelin. So that kind of went well, and he's thinking, I think your dad's a psycho. She's not far wrong. He's not far wrong, but that's okay. So that was me meeting James. And even though we've only known James for 8 months, we've grown to love him. Only this morning I did my big Greek wedding on him. Windex, you know the Windex story? Right, this morning he's sniffling away. And I said, "You all right?" He goes, "Oh, just some allergies." I said, "I've got the perfect thing for you." So I go to the cupboard, I pull out my natural, localised honey, because that's what gets rid of allergies. I've got one for every part of Melbourne, depending on where I go. And I say, "Just take a teaspoon of this and you'll be fine." What happened? He was fine. My Windex story. Big fat wet wearing right there. What we see in James, a big dreamer like Beth, he's calming, thoughtful, talkative. He cares for his family and friends so deeply is what we see. He's strong and tender-hearted. When he came to ask for Beth's hand, he was nervous. But we talked for an hour and 10 minutes. He answered all my questions so thoughtfully, and I thought to myself, what an incredible young man. I was more than happy to give my blessing. What I see about them and for them together, they are so happy together. You know, it was November last year and we were driving 3.5 hours away and they followed in the car behind. And I just kept looking back and they were just talking and laughing and they just, for the whole 3.5 hours, they were just so into each other and into each other's lives and so loving it. And I just thought, I think he's the one. And so I was kind of like happy about that. I was happy. I've seen that you love each other, talk together, laugh together, cry together, lean on each other, dream together, pray together, and it's been a joy to watch. Your enthusiasm for life is infectious. Today is your wedding, which is a wonderful celebration, and just like you said in your vows, you get to have a lifetime of marriage as a three-strand cord, which is not easily broken. We believe that God is at the centre of marriage. You know this. One of the questions I asked James and we've talked to Beth about is how does your relationship together enhance your relationship with Jesus? His answer was admirable and knew they were serious and had thought through their decision. If you're going to be married forever, you better enjoy each other. And the only way I know how to sustain that is with Jesus at the centre. Because as Christians, our responsibility to God is to enjoy Him and fully know Him. And if we take that into our marriage to enjoy one another and fully know one another and have a lifelong journey discovering the mystery of that, we're going to be okay. I think you're an incredible couple. I know when I met Leslie, I knew I was going to marry her in the first week. So I know when you know, you know. Your love for each other is evident to everyone, and the joy you have together is fun for us to watch. I'm a sucker for a love story. Because I got mine, and I just want everyone to experience it and grow old together. So I'm a sucker for your love story. And I will do whatever I can to help your love story to forever grow. Love you both.